In the aftermath of the dramatic arrest of drug mastermind Hakan Ayik in Turkey, on charges of orchestrating an armed organized crime network, the criminal underworld is now buzzing with anticipation as to who will be steering the lucrative illegal drug market. Big Hucks, the elusive puppeteer operating from the shadows above the Bosphorus Strait, wielded unparalleled influence over a substantial share of Australia's billion-dollar annual drug trade. As the head of the Auzzie Cartel, supported by the Comancheros, Ayik orchestrated the transportation of large quantities of drugs from South America and Asia's Golden Triangle. Among the 37 individuals arrested in Turkey with alleged ties to the Comanchero, Ayik's detention has created a power vacuum in Australia's drug trade. Two potential candidates are vying for this role: the formidable Australian crime syndicate based in Sydney, referred to as the Commission, and the notorious motorcycle club the Hells Angels, who already have an existing foothold in Asia and the Americas. They are also positioned to exploit the vacuum left by Ayik's absence. Meanwhile, security agencies are on high alert, monitoring potential shifts in the criminal landscape and collaborating with international counterparts to prevent the Hells Angels and other criminal organizations from fully capitalizing on the situation. As an industry worth billions of dollars, numerous organized crime entities are poised to fill the void left by those who are apprehended. While the disruption may temporarily impede the trade, there's a likelihood of its swift resurgence. Consequently, law enforcement faces an ongoing challenge to consistently identify, apprehend, and undermine those involved, aiming to disrupt the business model for an extended period if possible. It remains a continuous battle for law enforcement officials to safeguard against the resurgence of illicit activities within this lucrative and illegal industry. The Hells Angels proudly maintain strong connections and trade partnerships that stretch across the Americas to Mexico and from Europe to Asia, notably encompassing the infamous Golden Triangle region. With established chapters in Thailand, Vietnam, and Cambodia, they also wield significant influence in the United States, where they play a prominent role in notorious drug supply chains. They also have ties in South Asia drug markets like Afghanistan, Pakistan, and India. The Hells Angels exert a significant influence in Australia with 30 charters, enabling them to transport drugs across the country upon arrival from overseas. Their authority is further solidified through the use of violence. The looming question now is the extent of violence that may occur as the Hells Angels attempt to displace the Comanchero from their global and Australian power base. Senator Patterson of Victoria suggests that the Hells Angels perceive this as an opportunity, especially when their larger and more sophisticated rivals face setbacks. They aim to step up their operations. However, he acknowledges that replicating the sophistication of these models takes time. Some of these criminal enterprises operate more like multinational corporations, equipped with accountants, lawyers, and intricate financial networks for the movement of money and drugs, and Hells Angels with their size and influence are capable of attaining this position of power. The second candidate for this position of power is the crime syndicate in Sydney, known as the Commission. The Commission was set up in 2021 by 9 crime bosses, including some Comancheros living overseas. The Commission also includes Alameddin crime family boss, Rafat Alameddin. This cartel currently supplies wholesale drugs to the drug dealers in the Sydney market and has an annual income of more than $1 billion per year. The Commission already has the current infrastructure to carry on and expand this dark business all around Australia. They also have ties with the wanted Melbourne man Anthony Philip Sitar, who has been on the run in Mexico since he fled Australia in 2011. He is now suspected of being a key broker between the Commission, the Lone Wolves MC, and the notorious CJNG cartel. CJNG, or the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, is a bloodthirsty cartel that has been blamed for the deaths of dozens of police officers in Mexico. CJNG is based in Jalisco and is headed by El Mencho, one of the world's most wanted drug lords. Anthony Philip Sitar has been on the run in Mexico since he fled Australia in 2011 on the day he was about to be arrested over a $300 million shipment of cocaine hidden in beer. In this ongoing battle, media reports shed light on the strategic thinking of criminal organizations, as they seize opportunities amidst setbacks faced by their rivals. The multifaceted nature of these criminal enterprises, resembling multinational corporations with sophisticated structures, poses a persistent challenge for law enforcement agencies striving to disrupt their operations. As the criminal underworld adapts and evolves, the conclusion drawn is one of a continuous and dynamic struggle for control, where the consequences extend beyond borders, affecting not only Australia but also reaching into the far reaches of international drug trafficking networks. As the narrative unfolds, it will be intriguing to discover who assumes this critical role. Regardless of the outcome, we will ensure to keep you informed and updated. If you're looking for more exciting and eye-catching regular Bikey updates, don't hesitate, smash that subscribe button, share the word like wildfire, and hit that like button. And for the true grid Spartans out there, consider sending a super thanks to show some love. It goes a long way in keeping us motivated and the channel thriving. Stay tuned, stay curious, stay awesome and take care.